Hiya, my name's David, I'm the Wandering Ponderer. I'm down in the town today. This is Stoneham Street. And this road here is Robinsbridge. Now there have been extensive waterworks here, and they blocked this road up for a couple of weeks or more, and traffic lights and everything else, all the disruption, they've gone away. Where they repaired is all this around here. This is all the new repair. It's dirty now because of all the mud and dust that this new leak it's now leaking again, and you can see that down this way. These are all previous repairs, all down here, down this road. This is Robinsbridge Road. One of the big problems with water under the ground is it washes the soil away under the ground. This is obviously coming to the surface because the pipes are probably not far below the surface there. But this is the problem we're facing, and I'm sure people all over the country are facing this because of the old plastic pipework, which has come to a point. It's not metal pipework. They replaced it years ago with a form of plastic, like the original new fangled wonderful designed plastic pipework, which has now been under the ground for decades and decades, and is eroding to the point where the water breaks through at the weakest point. This is another travesty. In the previous video I received some comments about another Coggeshall job. The term Coggeshall job is a historical term that they used back in the day for bodges, where people used to come out and do a job and never ever did it properly. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing properly. And this is it. How much money has that cost? How much money? And who's going to pay for that? Well, that's in the road. So the water company, I won't mention their name, but the water company, it's their problem, it's they're at fault, and because it's water, if there's any blockage as far as paperwork, getting permission to do road works and block the road up, if the council's stopping that, then the council are being stupid as well, because everybody needs water. Everybody. Water is important. But water travelling under the ground, the problem with that is it erodes the soil underneath. And we've all seen those horrific pictures of sinkholes, Now, not to say that that's going to cause a sinkhole, I very much doubt it. But that's Robinsbridge Road. That goes down to Robbins Brook. Robbins Bridge, which is a little bridge over the brook. And so the incline of that road is down towards the brook. So any water underground is going to be heading that way. And if it's under the ground, washing the soil away into the brook, and you've got water erosion under the ground. I'm going to go for a cup of coffee now. This is just a response to a comment. I said I'd come up here and have a look and do a video on it, and they need to get their finger out. They really need to put these repairs on a priority list and stop faffing about. But the problem is, we're not the only town with this sort of problem. There are towns all over that are having this problem because of this pipe work. And if you haven't got this problem now, if you've got that aged pipe work under there, I'm talking about plastic, old plastic pipe work, that's what happens. We're not talking about the metal, we're talking about the plastic that they've... I'm going to go for a coffee. So if you're watching this, Jeff, I'm going for another coffee. I'm still exploring Coggeshall's coffee. There's lots of places to go in Coggeshall, but I'm going to more of a charitable place. I'm going to go today. I'm going to spend some of my hard-earned money on coffee from here. This place, one of Coggeshall's churches, but this is where I'm going to go and have some coffee. So for the moment I'm going to stop here and go and have a cup of coffee, and I will tell you exactly what it's like. That's it from me, from Christchurch. There it is. That was a nice cup of coffee, and I took some photos of the inside of the church so that you can have a look, particularly the organ, which fascinates me. So I'm going to tie it up here. If you don't mind doing the usual, if you haven't subscribed, give us a thumbs up on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe.